So guys, just a very quick video. I'll be explaining, how to enter confirmation after liquidity grab, to avoid market hitting you out and go to your preferable direction. So I think, let me AD card, like this move here, this was not our entry point. I think our entry point was somewhere at this level. Yeah. This was the entry point, then our stop loss was above this high, I think around 30 something pips. And we just closed out with 1:1, something like that. So like these previous moves here is as you can see on this move, this is just all about liquidity and all that. So if you're a trader and you are trading liquidity, before taking any move on liquidity, first of all, you need a very clear confirmation to the upside or to the downside, something like this. This move here, to confirm after this push up to the upside and market left fair value gap, liquidity, order block at this zone, before considering that this zone will hold, first of all, you need to break up structures to the upside. This is the first one. This is the second one. Then after that breakout structure, you consider all this level as a liquidity. This first one, second one as liquidity. Then you mark out this zone and then wait for markets to trigger you in. But before that, if you are taking a move and you find out that from your liquidity zone to your entry zone is kind of like there is a much gap on it, something like the looking at it, you could see that the difference between your liquidity and your point of interest is more than 20 pips. So what you need to do is pay attention to this liquidity zone. If markets come to this liquidity and then push up again before coming down, you will now be very, very careful. Like market coming to your point of interest, you will now go need a lower time frame confirmation entry. But if market just came, sweep out the liquidity without pushing up, then consider that, yeah, this is an immediate entry from your point of interest. You understand? So I'll say explain more detail maybe on my next video and all that because I don't want this video to be very long. Look at this one. You could see this, the liquidity and the entry point. There is not much gap. So this is an immediate entry. The same thing, riding from here to this level to this level. Look at this. This is you could see that what I'm saying is, can you see first break of structure, second break of structure? Then you catch the sell to the downside, waiting for markets to come and clear this liquidity and clear. Though markets um generated this liquidity at this level, but last markets still clear because it's telling some people that that doesn't trade the liquidity that I'm ready to buy, not knowing that after this it will still sweep them out. So market clearing this out, clearing this out. This is your point of interest. Then you wait market at this zone. But I didn't mean that here market came here to this your liquidity zone, then push up again. You will now need a confirmation at your point of interest. I'll say explain that. So I think this particular one, I was on this one for like more than a week. I closed the move so around here. So now see what happened on this move. I think this move we triggered on either on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Then we close on Thursday. So now this move here, you can see that from a liquidity which is here to this point of interest, you could see that there, if you calculate the pips, is more than let's say 15 pips or so. Can you see this is almost 15 pips? So this kind of move is where you need 5 minutes confirmation before going in on this move. Now look at what market did. Market came to this liquidity, then drop. After that drop, it started pushing up. And looking at the trend, you see that trend is very, very bullish. Trend is very, very bullish. So you don't need instant execution at this level. Instead, you need a 5 minutes confirmation. How will you do that 5 minutes confirmation? Now, let me delete this so that it will be more clear. Now, this is my point of interest. What you need to do is come to your 5 minutes time frame. Then you'll be very, very active on your 5 minutes time frame. Look at this. Now, you could see that markets on this point, your point of view, market even sweep out all this high at your point of interest. So what are you going to do? First of all, you, like I say, the rules, always see two break of structure before going in. Now look at the first break of structure, second break of structure. Then I'm considering this level as a liquidity. And then this is my other block. Now, taking this now, you will now see that taking a short position, you can see this other block at this level. Now taking it, then you must, this is a stop loss should be, me as a trader, I don't have mercy on uh, putting my stop loss in order because I know the reason. Like, I don't know I don't, in a situation like, I'll be making my stop loss very tight. At the end of the day, market will hit me out and then continue going to my favor. So looking at this, at least 20 pips, because this is a 5 minutes and I'm trading on a higher time frame. So you can't use 5 minutes stop loss to catch a very long run in the market. So this is a, let's say, 19 pips stop loss. Now going back to your 1 hour time frame after getting your confirmation, then you will now set, you will now target, let's say, somewhere here, this first liquidity, second liquidity. And when you now apply your trend line, you could see that this place is a zone. So market might likely hold. So I think our TP was even below this level. But yesterday, when I saw this zone and this trend line and market is bullish, I told everybody to, let's close out this move. I think we close out this move somewhere here. And that is 1:2 points, almost 1:3. You understand? So this is how you'll be, trading it. When you notice something like this, there is a very big gap from your point of interest, your liquidity zone. You will now need your lower time frame confirmation so that you'll be safe in the move. Because the market will still drop after taking all the liquidities. So my next video, I'll be explaining more details, the why cash move and all that. So have a nice day. After watching, if you have any question, drop it on the comment section, then I'll definitely reply.